What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another deck profile. And yes, I'm using the mat. Beautiful, beautiful mat. I mean, if you guys haven't gotten your hands on it, get one. I pre-ordered two. I got this one, so I have a total of three. But I do not have the red one. So if you have the red one or you know someone and is willing to trade, let me know. I have a chase one coming. But yeah, let's get into the deck profile. I have a Ruby Amethyst build. I went 3-1 at my locals. I lost to a deck that I haven't really played against, and I think in one game I noticed my mistake. But yeah, it's like a typical Ruby Amethyst, but with a little bit of a spice, just a little bit. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a like, comment, and also subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. We're close to hitting 1,800 subscribers, so help me get there. To begin with, I have 4 Chernobyls and 4 Diablos. I know some run 12, some run 10. I think 8 is fine. I always saw him, and I'm okay with 8. So 8 1 drops. For 2 drops, I have 2 queens only because yellow steel is everywhere, and once you drop this, they don't want to ping it because it just becomes stronger, and you can power her up with Merlin Crab, and then she still becomes stronger. So she's really good. Just 2 and 2 Pegasus, just in case if you see any Diablos, or if you have Pegasus, they don't really want to quest with their Maui Half Shark, because then Pegasus with a Merlin Crab, you take out Maui Shark. For a 2 cost, fair trade. So only 4 2 drops. 4 crabs, really good with Diablo, with Queen, with Pegasus, with Chernobog if you really need to. But usually with these 3, it's really good. Later on with Elsa, or you can bounce it back with Fox, take out a location, take out a big threat. Really good. I think Crab is really good. You're able to play, power up your Diablo, trade, draw a card, next turn, sing friends. Beautiful. 3 Foxes. The only reason why I'm not running 4 is because you do lose a little bit of momentum, and you don't want that, especially with Amber Steel being everywhere and the Amber Steel aggros in a lot of places. So even though Fox checks daisies and many other characters, but I think with 3 it's fine. To be honest, every time I needed to see Fox, I would see Fox. For Peter Pan, Shadow Finder, really good card, really broken card. Once you have him, and they're kind of scared of questing, because if you're going to turn 6, they automatically assume you have Maui Half Shark, and they don't want you to plus from it. And sometimes you don't have it, but just playing this on 5, or if it stays on the board and you're going to turn 6, they don't want to quest because of that. So it's really good. Or they go out of their way just to remove him, and sometimes you don't have Maui Shark. It's a good way, to bluff, but if you do have it, even better. Obviously, for friends, you have to. I hope this card doesn't get banned, but Friends is just such a good draw power, such a good draw engine. It's, what can I say? Friends, you have to run 4. It's weird when I see a deck list with only 3, but 4 is a must. I do only run 3 Brawl. It's a good card, but again, sometimes you rather have a character on board than just playing in action. But if you really need to take out their piglets, or their daisies, or their Diablos, any annoying threat, Bra is there. Really good card. This is why Ruby Amethyst is so good. I'm running 2 libraries. I think libraries are good. Well, they're great actually. Libraries are great, and the only reason why I'm only running two is because I am running one Queen's Castle. Yes, it's a later drop. It has one less willpower, but it has two lore. And honestly, I've seen a lot of tournaments where Ruby Sapphire is winning. And if you play Queen's Castle instead of Library, that extra lore gain is just, it's gonna win you the game. I'm thinking of running three Queen's Castle actually instead of libraries, or two and two. But I'm still figuring out the ratio. But at least one Queen's Castle, it won me the game against a Ruby Sapphire item build from a very good player, and Queen's Castle just won me the game. That extra lore just helped me get to 20 way faster than if it was a library. So I would say try a Queen's Castle. For Iago, because if you have Peter Pan, Iago is just a beat stick, but you got to be careful because they are running a lot of steel. Again, emerald steel is everywhere. Amber steel. And they just ping him and he dies. So just make sure you're playing him correctly. If not, you can always ink. This is why it's beautiful when you have an ink instead of an uninkable. 4 genies, good card draw. I do like rabbits better, but because you're not running 4 snakes and 4 foxes, genie is good right now. And it seems like right now the meta is, if you're not playing Ruby Sapphire, anything else, the meta seems to be an evasive war. So you gotta have genie. You could power it up with crab, take something out. Most likely he'll survive. Really great. They try their best to take him out. 4 of Elsa's. I can't wait till the new one comes out. It looks beautiful. But 4 Elsa's, again, it's kind of like Genie, but even better in a way. Genie helps you draw, but Elsa helps you control. Especially on late game. There's been times where my opponent gets to like 17, 18, even 19 lore. And anything they summon, I Elsa, bounce it back with Fox, Elsa again. And it's just really good. You control the board really, really good with her. I think it's a must for. I think. Only 2 Mauis. He's good, but sometimes you only want to see him at a certain time, especially if you want to deal against location. But if your opponent's not running location, or they haven't seen it, or they haven't played it, or they inked it, Maui's kind of it's a good card, but right now, again, it's an evasive war. He's not evasive, so only 2 of. 2 finders, more draw power. Sometimes you know they're gonna be prep, so you just quest, play finders, end your turn. They be prep, that's fine. You drew, so now you have a massive hand, and you're able to swarm the board again. And 1 copy of Dragon's Fire. This card has won me so many games. It's like, oh, Maui Shark, bam, Dragon's Fire. Oh, Tamatoa, Dragon's Fire. Big Sisu, Beast, even the hamster, bam. Rhino, Dragon's Fire. Really good. Moving on to 6. 1 Medusa. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love being able to choose what I want. Especially if you're going against like an aggro type build. But if it's Ruby Sapphire, you want to see Tremaine instead of Medusa. So it's kind of hard. Based on your locals, you can swap her out for Tremaine. But in my locals, I do Medusa, but sometimes I do wish it was Tremaine. 3 Pirate's Life. Sometimes you ink 1, so you still want to see 2. This closes out the game really well. And if you have it in your discard and you have a Maui Half Shark, they don't want you to recycle it and play it again. So most likely they won't quest until they remove your half shark. For half shark, this guy's not going anywhere. I don't know what set 9's bringing, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to make this card even better. There's going to be actions. Uh, so this guy's it's just great. If you haven't gotten your copies of it, get him now. He's not going anywhere till the next rotation, which is going to take, what, like a year or so? So Maui Half Shark, really great. Stops a lot of people from questing. It pauses the game until they find a way to remove them. Only 3 B preps. People that know me know that I love B preps, but I had to cut one down. Especially with discard. There's a little bit of discard at my locals, and it sucks when you mulligan and you draw into this, and then they just Ursula. It just sucks, to be honest. And having 4, you get to see it more often. So I dropped it down to 3. And the other one, I put a big Sisu. Really great card. The few times I played it, a lot of people weren't expecting it on the Ruby Amethyst build. But Ruby Amethyst is trying to get to mid to late game. That's when the deck really shines. And once you drop this, the way the meta is right now, you clear out the board, or at least 80% of the board, and only their opponents, not yours. So it's kind of better than B Prep. But I know Ruby Sapphire usually runs it, but on Ruby Amethyst, it's not bad. You don't get to shift, but again, if you're able to get to turn 8, which you should be able to, you big Sisu, you wipe the board, and it's hard for them to remove big Sisu, and if they do, that's fine. They use up their resources just to remove it, and you have other characters on board. But yeah, that's my deck profile. It's a really solid build. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.